Is Guadalupe Mountain National Park worth the visit? Well, stick around and find out. In this episode of Rob Christie Hack Across America, we continue our mission, try to find something worth doing in every state. This week, we go into Texas and check out Guadalupe Mountain National Park. Located just 25 minutes south of Carlsbad Cavern National Park on Highway 62, it makes it easy to knock out two national parks in one day. We're at Guadalupe Mountain National Park in Texas, and it is super windy. Now, even though there is a lot of things to do here at Guadalupe Mountain National Park, we were just short on time, and most of the hikes range from 4 miles up to 18 miles long. So right now we're trying to find something worth doing here at Guadalupe Mountain National Park. It seems like most of the stuff here to do is really long hikes and mountain climbing stuff, but we'll see if we can find a small trail. So we headed on down to the visitor center to see if they could suggest something worth doing for somebody who only had a couple of hours they could spend at the park. They did suggest the museum and a small trail outside the visitor center called the Pinery Trail, which took you by some old abandoned buildings that were once used during the Pony Express. Now, the trail itself was relatively boring, with not much to see except for the mountains, but it did look like it was wheelchair accessible for the entire loop. But on the downside, pets aren't allowed on most of the trails here in the park. Now, you don't get to see the abandoned buildings till almost to the end of the loop, and they're not much to look at, but still, the history of it is always pretty cool. So if you're new to our channel and you're not quite a fan yet, consider subscribing. We got plenty of videos in over 20 states. If you are a fan, let us know by writing "keep on hiking" in the comments. And as always, stick around till the end of the video and see where we're going to go next week. Now, the All Trails app suggested a short hike just down the road from where we were at, and it was called the Smith Spring Trail. So we're on our next trail here at Guadalupe Mountain National Park, and this is a spring trail of some sorts. We're actually kind of looking for a ship on the desert. I don't know if it's out here or not. So it turns out the ship on the desert actually isn't a ship at all. It's just a house called the Ship on the Desert, and that was actually in another location. But they did have a cool old homestead that you could walk around and check out. I think it's spring. So I guess this was the end of the trail here, this Springs. They do have a trail that goes behind me, but it goes all the way around past James's Head. Yep. I do wish we had some more time here to do some longer hikes and see some different things. But at least there are a few options for people who don't got a lot of time to spend in the park, but still want to do something while they're here. So that was Guadalupe Mountain National Park. In the next episode of Rob Christie Hike Across America, we cross over the border into New Mexico and check out Carlsbad Cavern National Park for a unique cave experience. So if you found yourself liking this video and you want to see more, please like, share, subscribe. There's plenty on the channel, more on the way. Until next time, keep on hiking.